Hey guys, welcome back. It's another beautiful day in Moab and we're heading up to do Moab Rim. So the Moab Rim Trail is just outside of town, right along the Colorado River. So it's a short drive to get there and you get straight on the trail, so it's no wonder this one's a fan favorite. So this here's the Devil's Crack. It really doesn't look that bad. It's kind of hard to capture what it's like on camera, but it's one of those ones that feels a lot worse than it looks, and it probably has something to do with the couple 100-foot drop down to the road that's right next to you.
Yeah, you gotta back down and do it again because I didn't hit record soon enough.
Okay. We didn't wait for him to get down here. We don't need three of the same thing.
All right, well, I'll just steal his version of it.
Okay, you're lined up on this side. Good. That's it.
Will and the Silver LJ has been coming to Moab for 16 years. This is my second time there, so it's kind of nice to have someone like that with you on the trail that kind of knows the lines when you go to a trail you haven't been to before and stuff.
Yeah, you want your rear to hit right there. That's good.
I got no shame in taking a spot on stuff like this, at least to learn it for the first time. It's not far after the Devil's Crack, you'll come across the Z turn, and it's named that for obvious reasons. You kind of have to do a Z to get up it. Now there are a couple different lines, and Will decided he wanted to try kind of the far right side on the bottom, which at first glance looked like a buggy line, but he kind of made it look simple. So this part right here is kind of the middle part of the Z, and you kind of have to swing out wide to line up how you want to line up on the next part. And it's kind of just another one of those unnerving spots you just feel like you're going to go over. So this is the last part of the Z-turn. There's a couple ways up. If you kind of go off to the right, hit it at an angle, each tire will hit the ledge at a different time and you can scoot right up it. I was being stubborn. I wanted to kind of go more up the left and kind of hit it a little more straight on. I wanted to just see if I could get the Jeep to crawl up it. So I searched around for some traction for a little while and eventually I prevailed. So the section after the Z-turn on up to the overlook is just very deceptive because you're always kind of leaning back and forth and you're always kind of off camber, and it's not always to the left, but most of the time you're kind of slanted to the left the way the rock kind of goes down the hill toward the river. It's one of those things just keep an eye on when you get to some of these little ledges and stuff.
You got your ears on, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that line I took right there, that's another one Dillard showed me. I always go that way instead of the way you and Will went. It looks like it's going to kick you off camber, but because the mountain's going downhill, you actually stay plumb right there. It's crazy.
It's weird because sometimes I feel like we're leaning right and sometimes I feel like it's left. I can't even figure it out.
I'm just heading up to the overlook to get a good view of the town. Definitely a fun trail. Ooh, get ready for this view. So the group of guys I was in Moab with, they all decided to take this day off from the trail, but I managed to swindle these two into bringing me up to Moab Rim. But they decided it was beer 30 and we were turning around. And from what I understand, it's pretty common just to run this trail up to the lookout, turn around and leave because everything beyond this isn't very challenging.
This is just absolutely beautiful view coming down.
So after Will got down, he hopped out to make sure that we didn't end up like our buddy Tom 95YJ.
Driver, as you go forward.
Go right in that hole.
Yeah, you'll be fine. As long as this one comes down at the same time. All right, come down slow and you're good.
This is just a beautiful freaking trail.
Well, we just finished Moab Rim. Everything went good. All aired back up. Well, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Make sure to check out my other videos from this Moab trip, and I'll see you in the next one.